most important thing about scalability is you need to be able to plan for success. Right? This is a game where winning means winning big. And the last thing you want is that moment of panic when you suddenly realize that you did everything right except plan for scalability.
So what we need to do is from the first start, before when we start the project, from the beginning we already designed the system to be scalable. For everything is designed to be scalable.
If we change the user from 100 into 1,000,000, the system will adapt to that. So the system could serve 1,000,000 of users.
We separate the databases, we separate all the systems, we use some framework and libraries to handle those scalability issues, and we test everything to be scalable from the very first beginning.
Basically, the entire technology stacks is what helps us to be able to, separate the entire concerns and then, scale each part of the concerns.
So in that sense, scalability is something that you have to think of right from the beginning, right? Don't start building an app and say, okay, we'll think about it later. Now, especially in the back end, it needs to be built in, because otherwise you'll have to redo the back end. Right? So sometimes it costs more investment to get it done properly, but then once you have it done, you can indeed scale.
But nowadays, system needs to be very scalable because we are doing mobile, right? When we're doing mobile can be accessed from many different places across the world, many different time zones. So downtime is not okay anymore.
Reach a lot of people, get a lot of customers at the very same time, and have their business running very well, and their software doesn't slow them down or crash, or at least cost them a lot of money to fix them later on, which is why one of the reasons scalability is very important at the moment.
So investors today and enterprises today expect you to build best practices from day one, because the time it takes you to get to market is very short. So if you fail to plan for success early, then by the time you rework your older system, your competitor will have passed you, or a new entrant will have come and displaced you.